Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, Aaron, and myself, Dave, are going to play Pyramids, a game for 2 to 5 players, published by IELLO and designed by Matthew Dunstan and Brett J. Gilbert. So, let's construct necropoli.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, Lincoln.
Will you teach us pyramids?
I will. Pyramids is a game about building pyramids.
What?
Yes.
Shocking.
We are going to get these cards that have like little building stones on them, see like that? And then we're going to put them in front of us and we're going to build pyramids and obelisks and tombs, and at the end of the game we're going to score them and whoever has the most points wins. So that's the overview of this game. The game takes place in 10 rounds. During each round we will be placing 1 card in our pyramid, so you always know what round it is if you just count the cards in your pyramid, because at the end of the game your pyramid will have 10 cards in it. All right? When you place a card in your pyramid, it just goes here in front of you, and the next card you play can go, it has to be adjacent to a card you played or on top, but obviously you can't go on top until you've built a structure in which you can go on top, like that, say. And you're going to build cards. This is me building my pyramid. Nope, you're right. This goes like this. Thank you. And by the end of the game, you will have something that looks like this. Okay?
Got it.
Your pyramid is going to score, you're going to score each color in your pyramid, all right? There are 5 different colors. And you're going to score the most connected color, the most group of a color, that is connected orthogonally, which is to say up, down, and right, left, but not diagonally. So for example, I have my yellow connection is 1 in my pyramid. This touches nothing. This does not touch this yellow because it touches blue, and this touches nothing. So yellow, I'm going to score 1. All right? For white, I have a 1, I have a 2, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to score 4 points for white. It's just whatever the biggest one you have is. All right? Red will score 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, wow, that's a very
What
broad.
about-
2. No, it can't be diagonal.
Can't be diagonal.
No diagonal,
Nope,
okay.
that's an excellent question, though. Wow, green is also just a 1?
No, it's a 2.
Oh, a 2, thank you for those.
You built really bad.
Yeah.
I
Those are
just
really
took them
bad.
randomly. Is that
Well,
all the
that's
colors?
probably
Oh, and
kind of
blue is
all
also
those
1.
ones, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to score those individually.
Okay.
I will then score a point for whatever my biggest single connection is, which sadly in this pyramid is my red or the white. They're both at a 4, right? So I will score 4 more points for just
Okay.
whatever the single biggest one is.
So you score the biggest one twice, essentially?
Basically, you score your biggest one
Okay.
twice. All right? Now, alternatively, if you don't want to go for large connections, and I didn't do it, but if all of your colors score at least 3, you get a bonus of 10 points.
Oh.
So that's instead of building like a big large block of something like 7 reds, although again 7 reds will score 7 for the red and probably 7 for your longest. You could do the 3, 3, and 3 thing, or the 3 thing of all of them. All right.
Right.
So in addition to building the pyramids, we also can build an obelisk. An obelisk is built to the side of your pyramid, and it just, first card you place in your obelisk goes there, and the second one goes there, and then if you're building it, it just goes up like so, and let's say I'm done, and that's, by the end of the game, that's my obelisk. All right? The obelisk will score for how many times a color is represented on each stage, which is to say how many stages has that same color. In other words, green is here 4 times per stage. It shows up once in stage 1, once in stage 2, once in stage 3, once on level 5, basically. So I have essentially 4 green.
Okay.
And that's the most. And then you go by this little chart, which is triangular scoring. So for 4, I'm going to get 10 points.
So it doesn't, just because you ran into 2 where you didn't actually have green, it doesn't hurt you?
No, it's just how many times does green show up in my pyramid on a stage?
Right.
And it doesn't matter that it shows up twice.
No, it's
here,
not
it's
a
just-
not how many times, it just has to show up on
Correct.
each stage.
Thank
yes.
you. I'm not
That
saying it
I
right,
understand,
but
yeah.
like yellow shows up 3 times, but that doesn't matter because green is 4, and it's just whatever your biggest one is.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And it doesn't matter whether it shows up 4 times in 4 stages or 4 times in 7 or 8 stages.
Correct.
You're still just scoring.
Well, I don't know that it'll show up.
You look at
4,
each stage
although
and
it
you
might
just
somewhere. I'm just saying, because like the 3 seems like it might be the most that you would have on a stage. I don't know if they'd have 4 little tiny ones.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the
I'm saying the total number of stages doesn't matter.
Oh, well, it does, because that's how it scores it, right? If it's on 4 stages, it's 10. If it's on 5 stages, it's 15.
No, but the total number.
Oh, right, exactly. It just has to show up
4
on
out of
each,
4 or
each
4
level.
out of 8 scores the same, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't multiply based on height or anything like that.
Right.
Right. All right, so that's how the obelisk scores. And then you may or may not also have a tomb. A tomb is going to be, you're going to take a card, put it in your tomb, it's going to go face down. And if you put another card in there, it's going to go face down. All right? You are allowed during the game to look at this and see what you have in there, because at the end of the game, we will all reveal what we have in our tombs. All right? And then it's majority scoring for
Yes.
each color.
For each color.
And it's 5 points for a majority if you have that color. There are no ties, so if you and I tie for the same number of red stones, then neither of us has a majority, so red doesn't score. All right? So it's not guaranteed that 25 points will be scored in those each of those 5 colors, because they may not all come out.
Right.
Additionally, last but not least, some of these cards have these little icons on them. Okay? Anytime an icon matches the structure that it's in, this is an obelisk, this is a tomb, this is a tomb, obelisk, tomb, but there's a pyramid that happens to be in my pyramid, that will score me 2 points for each correct glyph. They're calling them glyphs, not icons. So, for example, there's an obelisk in my obelisk and nothing in my tomb.
Because they're
Because they're what?
Hieroglyph.
hieroglyphs.
Yeah, right. So, that's scoring. Now you know essentially what you're trying to do during the game. So, how do we build these things? I will tell you. Every round, we are going to put out, just randomly, a pair of cards for each player in the game. All right? And then we're simply going to draft them. Starting with whoever is the start player, let's say it's Nikki in this case, she is going to choose one of these characters at the top. All right? She's going to choose one of these gods. The god that she chooses is going to tell her 2 things. The first, what she can build, and when she can do it. All right?
Okay.
Each one of these all has a pyramid icon on it.
Right.
Because you must build a card in your pyramid every turn, whether you like it or not. All right? If you've chosen god number 2, you must build a pyramid, and you may, but not required to, put a card into your tomb. All right? 3 is pyramid, and you may, but not required, obelisk. 4 is pyramid, and you may, but not required, obelisk or tomb. And then 5 is pyramid must, may on the other 2. So with this, you may actually put 3 cards.
How would I get that third
Because
card?
we're all starting with a single card.
Okay.
And every round, you can only have a single card. So if at the end of the round, if you have more than 1 card in your hand, you discard down to 1.
And if you use all 3, do you draw one?
You do not draw cards because there are turns in which you will, remember,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
required to place,
And this one
say,
is
in your
also
tomb or your
only
obelisk.
placing one thing.
Correct. So you'll always be drawing 2 cards. You don't necessarily have to play 2. That's how you get an extra card in your hand again. Does that make sense?
So only going to be playing 1 or 2 cards per turn.
Or 3.
Or 3.
Oh, that's
if
right.
you-
Or
Or
Yeah,
3
yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Have one.
Oof. So
All right.
you have to have something good in your hand
All right,
if you want
so
to do that.
Nikki wants to play in her pyramid and her obelisk, so she takes this,
Okay.
she takes this god. Then Lincoln chooses a god. Then Aaron chooses a god. Then I choose a god. All right. The gods, in addition to telling
be
us,
crazy.
they must, in addition to telling us where we can play our cards, also now tell us turn order. So whoever has the lowest numbered god gets to choose from this array first. So if you take 5, for example, you will be getting whatever's left over on the board.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if anyone has, well, in a 4-player game, at least one of these will go. So when you take this, you're either going to be going second or third. You don't know which until it happens. And that means that what you want may not be here anymore. But again, you might want to, you trying to play cards to other places. At the end of the round, these all come back. You discard down to 1 card if needed. We put out, in the case of a 4-player game, 4 more pairs. Start player rotates to the left. We do that 10 times, end of game. High score wins.
I have one question
Okay.
about like information and whether it's hidden at all or not.
Sure.
Let's say, give me my starting card for the game.
Okay.
Is it in my hand or
Yes.
face up in front
It's
of me?
face down in front of you.
Okay. So if I take number 5 essentially, and I get these 2 cards,
Right?
you don't know what I put into my tomb secretly.
That is correct.
Any of those 3 cards.
That is correct.
Okay. And then, then I maybe play one here and I keep another one for another round. So there's some hidden information there essentially.
Correct.
That's my only question. Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody gets card face down.
Whee!
We put up 4 pairs in the middle, pairs per players. Now the rules say that the start player is the person who last saw a pyramid.
I see one right there.
And
I do too. Who saw it first?
anyone?
Well, we did watch
Fair enough. It's in front of
Stargate.
Nikki.
Stargate. Yeah.
She'll just start.
You admitted Stargate right on the internet. Everyone knows.
The
I know.
rules.
I
The
like
rules
that.
also say
It's the
that
best Roland Emmerich movie of them all.
that is probably true.
the rules also say that the start player is supposed to like put these out and then pass the deck with the thing. But I'm gonna just deal them out.
Okay.
All right, Nikki, choose a god.
Sure.
No,
The gods.
I know. Oh, I hate my card. It's the worst one.
it's okay. You can throw
Well,
it
that's
away.
my card. Okay. I would like to. Okay.
2?
2.
5.
I like it.
He's gonna spend them all.
Gonna go for it.
I like.
I'm gonna go for it.
Gopher.
All right, Aaron. Am I taking 3 or am I taking 4?
You are taking. If those are your choices. 3.
Okay.
Nobody wants to just do 1.
I don't like that
I have to
idea.
throw away a card.
You have to throw away a card.
it's
Yeah.
true.
It'll work great for you
Exactly.
next round after you play out. If you plant all 3 of
Yeah.
your cards, you could do that. Especially if there's a set of 2 you really like, right? You
So I can
get
hold
it.
on to one. You
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So Nikki's first because no one chose number 1.
Correct.
Right.
Which set would you like?
Right.
Set.
Oh, set.
Oh, set.
Is it Egyptian god?
Good pun, Dave. Wow.
Unintentional, but I'll take it.
And build.
Yes, plant your crops.
Please build. Please buy my product.
Product. Try my product.
Try my
Pun
product.
and build.
Okay, so I'm doing that.
So
and
you're doing a
that.
pyramid.
So you
and
must
a,
plant your
Tomb
pyramid.
And a tomb.
and a tomb.
And a
Thank you.
This
Card
seems like
face
it's
down
more
your tomb.
important later on strategically.
But it really does combo
But it gets me
nicely
started
with-
up, I guess, if I do it
Right,
this way.
yeah. Dave's right. You do it now, and then you take number 1 next turn. Or at
Pyramid.
least you have the option to
It
definitely
seems like
go
you could just do
first.
5-1, 5-1, 5-1 the
Yeah,
whole game,
it does
right?
kinda, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, you are stuck with whatever's left. It might not be the best.
But then you capitalize on it because you get first choice next round, and you
Maybe.
line up some
Oh,
colors.
she's done.
There it is.
I'm 3. I'm going to take this one right here, and I'll plant that in my pyramid, and I
You're
will plant...
building.
Yeah, I know. We're not,
I'm going to
playing,
build...
we're not playing
I'm
Bonanza.
planting. I'm playing
you
Bonanza.
really are playing Bonanza.
in my pyramid bean field, and then my obelisk bean field.
How do I know which one is your pyramid and which one is your obelisk?
This one's my obelisk off to the side.
But they look the
It's
same.
on this side of my 3
Oh,
cards.
actually,
It is on the
that-
opposite side.
There is an obelisk side there, but
there
Only
is.
on that card.
No, it's
we
on all
need-
these. Oh,
It's
yours
not
doesn't
on
have it.
mine.
No,
it's
because
not
hers
on.
is a tomb.
Because hers doesn't have an obelisk, right?
That's weird.
No, but look, it has
Mine
the
is a
tomb.
tomb.
It
Yeah.
does have
It
the
has
tomb.
the
But on
tomb.
turn 1, I can't tell what's what.
Whatever.
Yeah, he
this
does.
Go,
game needs
you're next.
more.
You're
it
next.
needs more chrome. It needs more bits to like put stuff on.
Okay, bits.
I'm gonna take this thing here.
Bits. There you go.
And I gotta build a pyramid, and then I can build either thing from my
Either
other
one,
thing.
whichever you want.
Either, or other.
Either one. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build an obelisk, even though this could be the pyramid for all anybody knows. They're both 1 card tall.
Wah.
Pyramid, obelisk, tomb, Lincoln has built. All right, start player passes.
Okay, Lincoln.
Lincoln, you get to choose first of your god. Choose your god.
Did I do that right? I did. I just want to make sure I put the icon, the correct icon.
I totally understand.
You do need to pay attention to that, like what you can actually place,
Yeah.
because I think it's probably easily confused. Although
Yeah.
once it's built,
Right.
you'll know this is the obelisk.
Right.
You know.
Once you put your second card down,
Yeah.
they're all defined.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they are tiny little icons. It
It's
would be
true.
easy to
And
confuse
forget
and
what you're
just
doing
like
exactly.
just sort of think I'm building this obelisk right now instead of the other
I'm
thing.
gonna go 2.
I'm gonna go 3.
No, I'm going to go 4.
5.
All right. Look at that. You get to go first anyway, Lincoln.
Right. Trying to decide which one I want.
You're gonna check that tomb every single turn, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what I want to do here. I am going to do this one then. So I placed a pyramid and a
Tomb. Okie doke.
tomb king.
Wow, I almost forgot which one was my pyramid and which one was my obelisk. I'm not kidding.
I know,
I
that's what
only
I'm saying.
remembered because I decided we were all going to put the obelisk on the right. At least I saw you do it and I was doing that.
My obelisk is on the outside. That's how I'm
There's
thinking.
no outside.
Well,
my
it's not.
pyramid's
It's
in front of
inside
me.
for him.
It's inside for me. 'Cause
I'm
I
saying
decided-
you could put your
'cause it's-
pyramid there and your obelisk on the outside.
but it's pictured on the right of the tiles that
I
let you build on
understand.
it. I'm taking this one. I swear this
My
game is the
goodness.
most confusing game in round one only. Every other round is fine. I'm building a pyramid and an obelisk.
All right.
Piece.
Take those. I will also build a pyramid and an obelisk.
Now I can tell what's going on. Now I know what's what.
Oop. Okay. Pyramid. Shoot. It's got to be.
I'm.
that.
I'm.
Okay,
I'm
and
fouling
you
it up
also-
in my head.
I
Are you
am
also building an
also-
I'm
obelisk?
still
I
doing
am
it like.
also building an
Oh, hey,
obelisk.
this
Alright.
should be. You know what I mean.
No one
This
has
is
more
the
than
one
one
that's
card,
hardest for me. I
correct?
think is the obelisk. This I get. This one I'm like. I'm sure once I play some more, I'll be fine. Aaron, pick.
I choose first.
You choose and choose wisely.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the other part is we're looking at it upside down.
Right.
So placement, right? This is you can't, it's like, oh, I can't put it here if I was going to go for the white, right? So
Yeah, I see, yeah. You definitely need some upside down literacy.
Well, you could run it this way, I guess. So we're all looking
Yeah.
at it that way.
I suppose so. It's fine.
I'll take two.
They're small.
Three is good.
I have to throw. No, I won't. Do I want to do that right now? Sure.
Boo! I was hoping to do that, so I can have one card to just think about.
Yep. She wants to go first. Well, there's no reason to take 5 because you don't have a card in
Yes,
your hand.
I
Right.
know. Yeah, it's true.
Right.
And 4 gives you the option of either one. So,
Yay!
Yay.
all right, 1.
Yes.
But I can also just place one and keep the extra card if I
Correct.
want to.
It's
so not a
always
big deal.
must pyramid. The others are all optional.
Right.
If I take another one with this on it, does it double
Yeah, it's
this?
2 for every. No, it's 2
No,
for every
each
time.
one in your pyramid is worth 2.
Okay.
Each glyph in
Got
its
it.
correct place is 2 points.
Got it.
Correct location, not place, but essentially.
Correct
right.
location, right. Like this is scoring me 2 and this is scoring me 2 right now.
I would like to redistribute these.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. I'd like to swap some cards into a new
Yes.
column.
Okay.
What does
I think the
what does
glyph's
it
really
cost to
complicated.
wash the board and see the cards?
Yeah, but then it's really random.
Okay.
Are you redistributing?
Shut up.
You're redistributing, right? You're not actually taking that set, right?
I'm taking that set.
That's the set you
so
wanted.
sorry. So sorry.
I thought this would be Gibby goes second, but I thought when she took 1, I thought, well, I'm third. This is going to be
It's not gonna be what you want.
no.
At least, she
we
didn't
go.
take the set I
All
wanted.
right.
At least I thought I was gonna get screwed by her going first. Also, go
I have to keep looking. I don't like
I
this.
know.
And it's
I know.
upside down.
2.
Upside down. You're turning
Got
me.
you. It's this
Yeah, I
way.
know. Yeah, I got it. That's what I keep messing
Go,
up.
Dave.
All right.
I,
I'll take this one then.
I buried a man in a tomb.
He buried a man in the tomb.
I'm going to put that there. And that's going to go there.
Again, I will not be thinking about it because that's a good one for me.
All right.
Okay.
Anyone have more than one card?
No, sir.
No.
Give your god back.
Gosh darn it.
He only shines on you for a short while.
We're very fickle. We're different gods every day for us Egyptians.
However, that suits us. Is that
Yeah.
the deal?
Actually, yeah, I think that actually is actually
Yeah.
more historically accurate. It's
Yes.
like, I need a good harvest. I'm going to this one. I
Yeah.
need, I need a healthy baby. I'm going to this one for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
It's a multi-shop stop for gods.
I was gonna say shopping.
I'll take 2.
want to look again. I should know
I
what
told
it
you
is.
you were going to look every single turn.
This will be my first card in my tomb.
Yeah.
I've been sparing myself having to look.
That's good, Dave. You should save yourself.
3.
Don't be snarky, Aaron.
What?
He said he was saving himself.
I'll be 4 again.
for
I
hither
said
two.
don't be snarky.
I was hoping to get 5 actually.
Well, I don't have 3 cards.
I know you
so-
don't, but I don't want 3 cards. I'm sick of having this extra card.
It's not fun not having one. I'll tell you. At least you can think about something.
I don't like to think. I like to just plant
No.
cards.
No thinking.
That one or that one?
I don't know, Dave. Pick
That
first
one or that one?
The first one for sure.
The first one?
Yeah, to go with your first
Absolutely.
instinct. That's what
Always.
Thoth would do.
What would Thoth do? Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess this. And that one's on my pyramid.
Whoa, that's a wide pyramid, Dave.
I'm now done with the base of my pyramid.
Is 4 the maximum you can
Yes,
can
because
only go up
it's,
in here.
it's going to be a 4, 3, 2, 1, right?
Okay.
That'll be 10 rounds, and that'll go in my tomb. Done.
You didn't specifically say I couldn't build 7 and then 2 and then 1.
I just did now.
Okay.
Now-
I
now
did
you
get
know.
it, but you didn't actually.
I think you understood.
You're right, I did. I know how pyramids work.
I don't know. There's another game called Pyramids. That's recent, same time frame
Really?
basically. Yeah, from Oink, and it has a little bit of the pyramid can be weird shaped.
It can be janky.
Obelisk.
Okay.
Obelisco.
Senor.
Before I choose-
Augustin.
Yes. Make sure what you got.
I'm looking for.
Right. Take a look in that tomb one more time. What color is going in there?
Oops.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
I like this one, but I guess I'll just do that. No, that's not good.
Yeah, that works.
That's not good.
That isn't good for you.
Well, maybe I use it someplace else. Oh, I shouldn't have chosen the glyphs. Now I'm torn.
Well, can you hold on to one? Maybe the next set will determine
If
how
this
you want to
card is
play
in your
that.
tomb, that's 2 blue bricks in
That
your
is
tomb,
correct. It's each individual stone
Thank
in your
you.
tomb.
I am going to do something with these cards.
Nikki's right. Maybe I ought to but I have to place pyramids.
What's
so.
she right about?
Must place pyramid. Look at that white. That's awesome.
Yeah. He's got a marble base.
Marble
It's
palace.
pretty good. That's going to be a sturdy. That's sort of, that might sink a little on me. But
Now that I know the pyramid, I can slide it over here.
There you go.
okay.
Everybody placed.
Man.
Wait
Everybody
for
have-
him before
Yep.
you put
Yeah,
cards
wait
out.
for me. Wait for me!
Don't wait for me. Where's Rusty when you need him? Here we go.
Show me some beans.
Oh, I'm first. Dang.
Yeah, be ready. Pick that number.
Pick it, pick it.
Pick that bean field. It's a nerve-wracking
It is
decision.
actually a very
It is.
difficult decision.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
that one.
I,
Not that
I
one.
think my most delicious choice in this entire game is left-right. It is a pain, but it's really cool. Like,
Yeah.
can I place it where I want to be?
Yeah.
Because you're upside down, or just literally
no, just
left,
because
right,
of
no matter
this.
what? Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, and I do that, and I do that. Okay. 2.
Harumph, I say.
Harumph?
Well, maybe I won't.
I didn't
pick
get a
what you
harumph out
want.
of that guy. I think I want to go 3.
Oh, I was gonna do that. All right. Well, I guess I'll take 5 in case I want to play 3.
Yeah, there's really no difference. Right? I guess 5 is better if you have the choice.
I have a card in my hand, so.
That one's filled with glyphs.
Are you
let me-
serious?
Sorry. Is
Dang
that
it.
what you wanted?
I thought I was being right on that
you thought you
line.
were
There's something sort of nice to knowing
That's
I'm just going to get what's left.
When I took 2 and you took 1, I was afraid. I was like, she's gonna take the. I tried to get 2 cards instead of 1, and I thought you were gonna take what I needed.
All right, backup plan.
Yep,
You place in your pyramid, correct?
I did. That is what I
Okay.
did.
So now it is I.
You are it.
I like it. It's the King Domino thing too, right? Where you're last, it's like you just get what's left.
Yeah.
Right.
There's like, I've done my thinking, but you guys did my thinking for me this round. I'm just going to get whatever's left, and I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Guys, I'll take this one.
Good choice.
Is that
Thanks.
what you wanted?
It doesn't matter, does it?
I want to know what's going on in your brain.
I'm not going to say anything to
Okay.
you because you'll get into my brain and then
Sure. Curl up in there. Okay, and then I have to do that.
that's for sure. Guess I'm doing that. And is there a reason to hold on to this?
You got a glyph on your obelisk, even with 3rd choice. It's pretty good.
I was happy.
Yeah.
It wasn't taken. That's
yeah,
all I really wanted.
People
was
didn't
that
take
one.
the thing that you needed.
The other ones were potential, but that was I go that would be the one I would like. And when you chose one, I'm like, well, I probably won't get that now.
I guess I will put that there
Right.
and live to regret it. Oh,
You're going to love it.
no, I'm going to keep it.
But the thing was, is I wasn't too worried about it. If I could have, based on the card I have in my hand, I might have been able to.
Do you have 2 cards?
No, I have 1.
Okay. Do you have 2 cards?
One.
I have one.
Okay.
That's why I could afford to take
Uno.
number 1 this turn.
Here we go.
Okay, what color do I need now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the pyramid gets tighter, right, as it builds up.
Wow, my brain. I'm
Yeah,
having,
no,
the crypt is that is the one I'm having the most
it's
trouble
the one
with.
that's hurting you the most.
Yes, because it's the most of each color.
Right.
You're vying for the
Yeah.
most of each color, and it's hard to like even keep track of that.
There should be like a
me.
screen, crypt
right.
screen.
A little app
little
that just
screen.
like keeps track for you.
Okay.
That's a lot of glyphs.
Trick
I
out
don't
this
even
game.
know what I
I know,
want this
that's why
turn.
I'm looking.
Yeah, it's
do I want to go first
it's
to
a
have the
little-
potential of doing that, or do I
a little
care?
mind-boggling for right now.
Mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling.
It's mind boggling.
Ah, what the heck?
Oh, I like it. Oh, that's just bad. Here's the question.
Yeah.
What am I putting in my pyramid if I'm forced to do it?
I don't know, Dave.
That's my problem. I need
That
to
is
go.
the question.
I think I need to go early.
Eek. All right, then I am 3.
All right then. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Which one, Dave?
That one.
Quiet. I don't want to say out
You know.
loud.
You were the first guy.
I know.
But he might change his mind, and we'll
No.
try to understand his
No.
logic and
I will
stuff.
not change my mind. It has to be.
You?
It had to be you.
Who?
This one.
You. I am Hugh.
You're me?
I am Hugh.
And I'm going to put this in my pyramid.
And I am 3. Okay.
And I'm going to put this in the
Which means now.
Which means
done. Done.
and now.
And done.
Ooh. And it's that. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Build that there.
Tote that barge.
And then
Lift that veil.
obelisco here.
Those are yours.
I was just waiting to make sure he didn't want to change his mind.
No, I'm cool.
No, I mean, otherwise I would have grabbed it just to save some time, but all right. Because I want to tomb that card.
Lift that veil.
Tomb it, baby.
Pyramid that card. And I'll obelisk that card. I'll do all 3 as I am entitled to do.
All right.
Give me my pyramid.
You got
You
it.
got
Everybody have only one card, all that
Or
stuff.
zero.
Or zero.
card.
Zero, yeah.
Four more turns.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
Because you have 6 cards in your
Yeah,
pyramid.
it do have 4 or 6.
All right. Going first is hard.
It is. It's. I think it's much better to just be handed a decision.
Yeah, right?
You're doing this. Make it work.
Okay, I need to look at my.
Yeah.
I'll never know what it is.
Again? Man, come on.
I have no idea.
It's
3, 2, 1.
mushier as
I'll
you
go
get older.
first. I'll take it. I'll take what I want.
J.
I do what I want.
I'll take what I want.
Wait a second. Because eyes are scared.
It is time for this.
Is it time
Do
for
I really
that?
care
It is
if it's
time.
that? Or do I want to go with? Since I'm kind of gonna. Well, I get to choose before
You-
Nikki, right?
This gives you the...
You will.
No,
Oh,
but
right,
Nikki
right,
is
right.
4th. He wants to either
it's
go
3 and
before.
5. I
yeah.
couldn't see the number.
It's an
of his
actual
hand in
choice
the-
this
I
time.
thought it was the same choice you had,
Nope.
which was not much of a choice.
Well, and the choice is also this too. What he can and can't build.
I want to go first, or before Nikki.
Okay,
I'm taking this.
Well, that makes my decision easier.
I'm gonna make it work.
Oh, damn you, Kapaki, and your Kapaki-like ways.
I know no other ways to have.
That's true. Oh, that hurts so much. It does hurt
Is
so
it like a
so
punch
much.
in the gut?
Well, you knew it was a chance
I did.
because he went before you there.
That's all right. I think this will work. I think that goes there.
Okay, Lincoln.
Yeah, what am I stealing something from you that you?
I have no idea. I'm gonna I'm gonna make it work.
And
And it's
then,
Make
gonna
it
work.
work.
And it's gonna work.
oh, my next card has to go here, whether I like it or not.
But see, I chose this. This is the problem, so I have to choose this, which isn't
Because you
wonderful.
have to obelisk, or
Are
you
you,
have. Or
are you okay with that?
No,
You can't tomb is the point.
right. Let me decide here what. Well, that would be more for that, so let's just go for that one there and do this one over here. Not wonderful, but not horrible.
You're set? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
He's Lincoln. Sets a god.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry, Lincoln.
if anyone asks if you're a god,
Say yes.
Were you the start player that round?
I was.
yes,
Definitely
he was the
that.
god. He had to say yes.
I am still building.
Sorry. I'm waiting.
That's not gonna work. That could work. Eek. Not as much as I want it to work though.
This is designed by the guys who did Elysium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does not.
Well,
I know.
let's just do
Doesn't
it.
feel anything like it.
There we go. Killed that whole yellow thing, but
Everyone's got their cards, their whatever, their thing with their stuff.
With the 0 cards in front of me, yes.
Are you first?
You mean not having too many cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now I'm like, yay, I don't have a card to think about.
I know. It is.
There
Just
is
one.
there
too many
is something to be
wrinkles.
said for that. I'm gonna go second.
obelisk.
This is never going to be right. I think I just have to let that one go, not worry about it.
3.
How many? Can I ask him how many cards he has in the tomb there? I just feel like you have a lot and you're doing well there, even though you keep checking it and freaking out about whatever colors you have there.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm just guessing like how many colors of each I have. I don't even really know. And I think I have at least, maybe I have one symbol, so that's nice. At least it adds something to that, right?
All right. What would you like? A 1, a 4, or a 5?
I'm trying to see what would be the best choice here. I think I need to do this again and just hope I get something decent.
Well, I don't like wasting a card with the 1, so I'm going to spend up to 3 cards. This turn.
Since I have to place the
No,
pyramid,
I'm-
I don't want to have to not place it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I would choose if I was number 1 would be not a pyramid piece.
Right.
Right. Yay.
But you left me the position of either losing a card or
Right.
possibly using all 3 of my cards, and I like
Go Nick
to
P.
use all my
Yeah,
cards.
I'm trying to make something.
Well, he's still placing, so I suppose you can wait a moment.
tricky,
Put
tricky,
something in my
tricky, tricky.
change.
It's tricky to.
Done.
It's tricky. Burp, burp, burp. I could do that. I could do that. Would be helpful.
It's tricky.
Tricky, 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 tricky. I could do that. Yes,
Do it.
Do it.
You could do it.
I could
Do it.
if I felt like it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm
What?
happy to take that one.
This is nothing. I just was hoping you would take this card
Me?
from Lincoln, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you gotta do what
okay.
you got. The problem
I
is,
got my
I don't
own-
think you can draw defensively.
Yeah.
Those were both so good for him. The obelisk one especially.
Tune.
It was what I was hoping would be there for me, but I didn't think it would be.
Oh, dude. When you went fourth, I'm like, oh, maybe that won't be there.
Should I hold this card?
You are holding it.
We have 2 more rounds. Let me check my tomb again and see.
Dang it. Oh no, that doesn't matter.
I'm gonna hold this card. I think I might be able to
Okay.
make it work in a different way.
All right, I'm gonna pass to start player.
Okay.
And because Lincoln has done it, let me just remind you that he has 5 green in his obelisk right now.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that does not score you any more points.
So don't
Right,
bother
so
with
it's
it.
done, right?
Unless I get a
Unless you get
obelisk
unless you
icon.
get a
right.
glyph. But a 6th green does not score you any more points.
Okay.
It maxes out at 15.
I'm obelisking that card. I changed my mind about changing
Okay.
my mind. Because now I'm done and I don't have to worry about that
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Done.
I just like saying obelisk.
Okay.
She wants to go first.
She does, and she will.
I will.
Schwill. Four. You can be 3 or 5, Dave.
Wow. Do I go 5 now? I have a feeling I'm not going to get
You
a
might not
chance.
get it next time. I think you should have to do it and use that
nope,
card.
Nope. We'll see what happens.
All right.
I'm gonna go 3.
Bad move.
Probably.
I don't know. All right, Nikki, which one card do
I
you
got
need
fish
play?
to fry is my problem. If I was set up in a way, I
Yeah.
would totally take 5 right now. But
Are you frying fish?
but this card is not helpful.
Go for it, Nick. Don't worry about him.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
And you do not get a second card.
Right.
Okay.
It's funny, I thought you were going to take that one. This is
Yep.
good for me.
Yep. No, I'm taking this one without any question. No hesitation there.
Doesn't matter
Guess I could
anyways.
just do this over here, right? Let's see what it does.
I don't want this one.
I'm not going to worry about it.
This is crap. You left me with crap.
That was the goal. Well, it wasn't really the goal.
Well, it worked anyway.
The last round. Everybody have whatever their thing with their cards and
Yeah,
their stuff.
only
All
one.
right, fair enough.
One or none. Oh, Lincoln.
Yeah, I go first.
You
I get
go
to choose
first.
whether I want to choose my fate if there's something wonderful out there.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. I'll go 2.
I really wanted to. I knew you were going to take it.
It just seems like I
It's-
don't mind adding to this.
No,
and
but the obelisk is done. I think.
you want to place everything you have. In
I
other
think
words, number
exactly,
one's not a great one.
Exactly. I think 2 is the best one. All right. Can I do anything good with 4? I have to try.
Okay.
3 doesn't help me in any way. 5 is no good, so 1 it is. I will be throwing away 2 cards.
Actually,
Oh,
thanks goodness.
thanks goodness.
Thanks goodness.
It's my favorite holiday.
Okay.
And these cards go away.
What shall I do then? Because that was what I wanted.
That was quick.
Well,
It was what I wanted too. It was my choice for taking the
Right.
second choice.
it was
of
what I
card.
needed
Yeah,
as well, right?
It worked out for you, sort of.
I will take these then and hope that something is made. Well, let me double check. Let me think about that for one moment. Because can any of this work here? No, I need green, so no. Okay. I'll just decide which one of these will go in the crypt. Or the tomb. The Tomb King.
Yeah, that's good.
And then Aaron's turn.
Yeah, I just have to make the same sort of decision here. Really, none of these are good for me either. I mean, they're all equally bad.
So that's the truth. I should have chosen one that would give me a pyramid at least. No, I'm cool.
No, I think I'm going to take this one instead, actually. Okay, Nikki,
Are
what's
you
your?
good?
Let's see your final 3 cards.
It's
played.
gonna be
Plant those bean fields.
fantastic.
It is kind of bonanza.
I don't think it is at all, but somebody said planting at the beginning.
I
so
feel
just
like
thought
I'm
it was
planting.
funny.
I feel like I'm planting.
All right, I need to give that as the point.
That's actually kind of cool. Is
Yeah.
to max this out.
To give
Then you could just keep
this-
dumping into this.
Well, let's save that for the discussion.
Yeah.
But I have a thought
Theory
on that
about
as
that?
well. Yeah.
Maybe we're jumping the gun by doing that.
I think you don't want to finish it too early. I think then you're forced to take
All
2
right.
or 4 all the time because why ever add anything to the obelisk unless
All
it
right.
gives you a symbol, right?
Right.
I almost think you want to top that obelisk on turn
The
10.
game
if
comes
possible.
with a handy
Oh,
dandy
thank
score
goodness!
sheet.
I was going to ask you because literally tracking scores would be very difficult just in your head.
Yeah.
All right, so
Thanks.
I'm going to go
Thanks,
right.
game
I'm
printers.
going to go right down the scorm sheet.
Scorm sheet.
The scorm sheet.
You mean
All
scare,
right, Nikki,
You're
what is your
scorming.
score?
You're
Nikki, what is your
scorming.
score in your pyramid? What is your score in red?
In red,
4.
4,
All right, in green,
3,
in yellow,
3.
in white,
5.
1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5. Yep.
yep, and in blue,
2.
and 2. Bonus for the color? No,
I
because you didn't get the
this-
blue.
The blue didn't
Oh, I
work.
totally
I'm
forgot
like,
about
"Ah,
that."
I was
Oh no,
going for
sorry.
it.
Bonus for your
That's
biggest
for the
color.
biggest color,
So
which
you
is
have 5,
5
which is
again.
5.
5, yeah.
And you don't have the score.
Well, what is that? I don't even know what
It's
this
You'll see when
10.
I score it.
Oh.
That's what I was going for.
10 points.
getting 3. Everyone has at least 3 stones.
Is worth 10 points, but I don't know it'll be worth it. It cost me a
It
lot.
costs you a lot of other stuff. Yeah.
So 5, 10, 12, 15, 18, 22 for that. All right, Lincoln in
Wait.
red.
Did you add the extra 5?
1.
Yeah. In green,
4.
in yellow,
1.
in white,
5.
and in blue.
5.
And you score 5 bonus for that. And 5, 10, 15, 21. Aaron, in red,
4,
in green,
1,
in yellow,
5,
in white,
1,
in blue.
2.
All right, so plus 5 more. So 5, 10, 11, 13, 14, 18. All right, in red I have 3. In green I have 3. In yellow I have 3.
Wow.
In white I have 4.
4.
And in blue I have 3.
Oh,
That's
nicely done.
I score a bonus of 4 for my longest one.
Yes.
Plus 10 for the thing.
Neat.
Yeah.
Let's see if that makes any difference. 9 plus 7 is 16, 20. So I scored 30. Plus 10 is 30.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
We will see. All right, Nikki, your obelisk.
Yes, my obelisk.
You have 5 blue,
She has blue on 5
1,
different
2,
levels.
3, 4, 5.
15. I think we all get 15,
I think so.
right?
It seems
Lincoln,
pretty easy.
15. Aaron, 15.
15.
Dave, 15.
Yeah.
All right. And now, in the tombs. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I don't know how you even do it.
What is it?
He's
Majority,
gonna just. I guess we
right?
just
He's
look
just
at
gonna
it.
call
In
out
That's
red.
gonna count.
In red. It's not going to be me. I have 2.
I have 4.
Oh, I
Just
see.
spread them all out.
Okay, yeah.
I see.
Let's make it another.
I have 2 in red. You have. Aaron's got 4.
I have 5.
He's got 5.
3.
All right, Lincoln gets 5 points for that. In green,
2.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5.
I have 5.
1.
So we score nothing.
Dang it!
Sucker.
That sucks.
I'm talking about myself. Yellow, I have 2.
I have 2.
I have
5.
5. We both get
You
nothing.
get nothing. White, 0.
4.
5.
3.
Aaron scores
At least I
white.
got something.
And in
out of it.
blue, I have 2.
1.
I won.
2.
Wow, 2? All I needed was 1 more. That would have been awesome.
Wow, that's terrible.
I know.
That's is terrible.
But it's great because
It
it's
is.
blind chance at some points.
All right. Nikki has 37. Lincoln has 21, 31, 36, 41. Aaron has 20, 38. Right?
No.
20 plus 18 is 38.
How did I get 20 plus 18?
You have 15 for this.
Oh, okay.
And I have 40.
Did I have 20 from the pyramid or 18?
You had 18. I have 45. Glyphs, Nikki.
Yes, sir. Okay, I had 1 glyph in my tomb.
Here's the
of
deal.
a tomb dude.
Okay, that's 1.
Just
I don't know how he's
We're
doing
just going to count them all.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
For 16 points. All right, Lincoln, glyphs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, for 18. Aaron?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
For 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That was
18. That is going to be...
not a dramatic score difference on icons on glyphs.
No, it really wasn't. Final score is 40. Nikki with 53. Lincoln with 59. Aaron with 54. And Dave with 62.
Ooh.
Yeah.
63. Sorry.
It did make a big difference, the
did.
10-point award.
It did, as it turns out, because
Yeah.
of, well, but only because these weren't, right? Only because if you get one more of these, then you beat me, right?
Right. And he has the most cards in his tomb. I think we all sort of thought he was going to get
I
more
thought
than
for
one
sure you were going to
5-point
have
award.
10 or 15 tomb
I did
points.
too, yeah. Which would have taken him at least a point ahead of you.
5 more points is all he needed.
That's what I'm saying. 5 points.
any
he
one of
wins,
those.
Yeah.
Huh.
There you go.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had 5.
And I
on
was just
mine.
kind of focusing on 2 colors and hoping to get 10 points out of the tombs. That was my hope. Because me and you tied for green.
Right.
Interesting,
was-
but it's hard. This is very hard. Like, my brain just can't think about it, right? It's too much. I mean, obviously, I guess if you can get like 4 or 5, if you know even what it takes to be that.
But you don't, I mean, there's no way to know.
Exactly.
Right? And I mean,
But it's never going to be more than 2 of one color on a card.
right.
Period. So if you can get like at least 1 of each color on every card, then you could potentially have 5 for each color, which is huge.
I wonder
Doesn't
if,
mean you're going to have the most, because 6 can happen and stuff like that. Even 8.
I wonder if you really like concentrated on, like, is there a way to get, like, you have 6 cards in your tomb, which is,
Well, that was just because I kept sloughing them off at that point,
but
right?
I wonder, like,
Right.
what if you concentrated even more? What if you had 7 or 8? Would that be possible? Could you have really scored like 15 or 20
I
points
don't
from
think
the
so.
tombs?
The problem is you don't have enough cards to do that, right?
I'm just wondering if it's a possible
Although, like
strategy.
I said though, when we were talking earlier, if you max out at 5 on these, then that's 5 more extra cards that you cannot think about worrying about that anymore. Although adding glyphs would have been great.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think about it because I was like, well, the colors work for me elsewhere. This one didn't. I might have improved this in some way, like if I took the pyramid, but that was only going to give me an extra 2 points. But it's more than nothing, which is what that gives me right now.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sometimes whatever you have to throw in your pyramid. This top one gave me, I got 2 for the glyph.
Yeah,
but
that's good. Though.
Otherwise,
That's
it
what I
didn't
should have
match
tried to do.
anything.
But it wouldn't have made any difference in this game.
No, a green at the top.
So I know you took the one that I had. It would have been great for me.
It wins you the game.
Yeah.
It gets you
It
4
reduces your 3, and it gives me the.
more. Well, it gets you 4 more points because green will be your longest color, which means it would count twice.
Right.
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 So that's 2 more points, right?
4 more. The card, just putting the card
it's
down.
got,
is
it's
worth,
got 2, yeah.
Yeah, it's worth 4 more points.
I was a little shocked at how close the scores were.
Yeah.
Like,
Me
I
too.
felt like
Me too.
I felt like someone was going to get blown out and just be way behind, but we were all within like 10 points.
What'd you
Yeah,
think?
For sure. That was fun. I did like it. I like the
Well, she's the tiling queen, so it's
The
way
little-
up her alley.
little tablet extra points for this. In my particular game, I was gonna go for just the most granite. And then I saw
Granite.
I had 3,
Marble.
and I had 3 of this. I'm like, why am I not going for the 3ers? But I couldn't make the last card. It was either going to be
Right.
3 in the blue or 3 in the red, but I couldn't make it work for both. So, like, ugh. Because
Right.
that would have, 10 points would have been great.
So you shouldn't take any of your stone colors for granted?
That
Especially
is
when it's marble.
correct, sir.
There's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I like the tough decision of choosing.
Yeah, it's huge.
Because not only are you choosing going first, second, or third, but you're also choosing the actions that you're going to take, which is that's a lot of thought. Like, do I want to just build in my pyramid, or do I need to build all 3 because I'm going to have to discard a card or whatever? So I liked all that thinking about choosing
yeah, absolutely.
the
It's neat.
order.
You look like you want to say something.
I was just saying where's that? Let me have that red card in your bottom pyramid. No, that one right there, yeah. But if this were blue, I was just trying to find the card for you, right?
Yeah.
You just needed that. You needed this to be blue, right?
Yeah.
Blue, blue,
Yeah,
blue,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
your reds would connect.
Exactly. It did.
But it's tough because
right card
if that,
didn't come up.
Yeah, it's got to come up. And this was what I wasn't expecting was how tight this got right away.
Yeah.
So I ignored the tomb completely.
And just threw whatever.
I think I was
in
up to level 4 of my obelisk before some of you guys even had 1 card in your obelisk.
Really?
Or maybe
I was on
maybe
that one.
only 1.
Yeah.
Because I didn't build any of these till like turn 5 or 6. I didn't get into the
Right,
tomb.
you were late on that.
I just decided
Not
I
that.
was going to not do the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ended up essentially being a spoiler for you, right?
Right.
I ended up not scoring anything there, but I ended up being a spoiler for Aaron.
Right.
Because I had decided from the beginning I was going to try to do the 3-3-3-3-3 thing, which was significantly harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the minute I laid this down, I'm like, oh, that red touches nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this was a complete waste over here, right? I had 2 colors to
Right.
connect, and I
And
put
then-
it on the end. So it just became a thing
Yeah,
of...
but those were, in that case, you got 2 points for the red because of the glyph. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can make that work for you.
Correct. No, that was the other thing was I just decided to do that and the glyph cards and see if everything else just fell into place.
And it did.
Well, only because you didn't score in the tomb. The tomb being hidden means that nobody really knows.
Right.
And you had so many cards in there from the get-go that I was for sure in my mind you were scoring 10 points.
Yeah,
on
me
that
too. I definitely thought 10.
I was close. I mean, I scored for 1 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yellow I tied with Nikki or somebody?
I think
Yeah,
Nikki.
Nikki.
Yeah, the tie hurt you. What do you think about? Do you think it's a mistake to finish the obelisk too quickly?
I don't know. I still have...
I did mine right away. I didn't think it was ended.
But then doesn't
we
that
all
make,
got there though. That's
we
the
all
thing.
got there. I think it's easy to get there. I mean, as long as you can put 5 cards of pretty much any decent selection in there, you're going to get your 15 points. But if you finish it on turn 6 or 7, doesn't that make tile number 3 essentially valueless to you?
Not if there's an obelisk glyph on the board.
It's true.
It's 2 more points.
It's 2 points, but I still think it limits you too much.
I love
I
the-
feel like you don't want to cap that off until
I
turn
love
9 or
the
10.
split. I love this 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You know, like what this is going to be.
No,
And
that's-
I love the glyphs. I think the glyphs like add this whole other layer. You're like, ugh. Do I want that? I kind of want that.
I want
you know?
that 2 points
Yeah.
or not.
And I only spent 2 incorrectly.
Wow,
Or
I
3.
spent a
No,
bunch
3. I'm sorry.
incorrectly.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh wow, fascinating.
3,
Lincoln.
4.
1, 2.
Oh, I only spent 4 wrong.
I spent 3 wrong.
I only did 2 wrong.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty good.
It's interesting because
But this was the one that I hated doing. I mean,
Yeah.
at that point, I'm like, because I was already thinking like you were that these were not going to really help me much,
Right.
Unless they tied in with the color here. So I was like, I wanted it to be a glyph, and I couldn't make that work.
Oh, see, I wasn't thinking that till I did it, and then
Ah.
I went, oh.
No, I was really not happy about playing this card.
When I drew this card, I'm like, sweet, this does. And then the minute I did that, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
And also, oh. But it didn't. As it turns out, I was okay.
Yeah, you tied it
to
into
your
that card
point.
anyway.
Right.
That green and white were not cut off until 2 or 3 turns later when you built the
No,
pyramid
this
that
was
way.
the 4th on the bottom. I think this was the fourth
He
on the
went
bottom.
straight along
I
the
went
bottom.
straight
You went
and
straight
then
on the
up.
bottom. You're right. Okay. Well, if you had built your pyramid in a more sensible
I
manner,
didn't have cards that went up correctly.
Right,
you see
that's
what I'm
exactly
saying?
right.
The
top
one
part
time I did,
connecting.
like one of you guys took that set.
Your
so it's like-
options, if you build your pyramid more
Set.
compactly, your options are open,
Yeah.
and you're not cutting off. I like the construction of
Yeah.
the pyramid. That's a great mechanic here, and it's cool that like yes, these colors are never going to connect to anything except what's on their own card directly. But at the beginning of the game, when I do this, right, this blue and white can still connect if I draw another card and decide to put it over here,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Or maybe I decide to build the pyramid up this way, and yes, they're going to get cut off that way forever. Except that you built your pyramid
No,
four
it totally-
across.
it totally makes
I
sense.
appreciate the sort of like variability. Like, right? Do I want to continue the yellow up this way, or am I going to get this perfect blue and white continuation up this way? Like, there's that flexibility of the way your pyramid builds, but it absolutely
Sort
does.
of, but I think you hem yourself in as soon as you start going up.
yeah,
Yes.
it thematically narrows your
It's like
choices.
Immediately, you're like, oh, I'm already
Right.
kind of screwed here.
I got to start. Oh, that color's cut off, and it's just going
And
to.
I started growing before I finished
It's
the base
cool.
as well. But I thought, I'm like, do I want to do this? But this is where it came down to it. I needed to place a card here by
I
that
think-
point, I think.
I would call this a filler game with a lot of strategy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting choices and developments.
Well, let me ask you guys this, because I never did. Did you ever take a set
Nope.
defensively?
I
Yeah.
can't think of that.
No.
It's,
No,
my
it's-
brain
I
can't
agree
even
with
get
that.
into that.
I mean, I accidentally did it at the end because it was the only set that got me to my
Well,
green.
also,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
I needed it. I
Accidentally, yeah.
desperately needed it. I'm like, come on, green, come on, more than one green. Well, I got to take one because without that, that's 13 points that move for me.
Right.
I think with several more games under your belt, it might be easier to defensively.
I don't think I would ever do that. I
You think it's
what-
just too valuable to take.
it's
your
too
own
hard
voice?
for me just to focus here than to
Yeah.
figure out what other people are
Oh
trying
my gosh,
to get.
why would you want to get stuck with something that isn't ideal for you if you're drafting from somebody else?
But if two things work equally well, then maybe you
Yeah.
analyze.
Did that ever
But I'm not
happen?
even.
screw
No,
a
I'm
person.
never.
Did you ever have two things that
I-
worked equally well?
And I'm never looking at anybody else's stack except when they're going to
Right.
try to help them, maybe. But that's it. I don't. Not when I'm drafting. I'm like praying I get anything that will work for me.
100%. I would agree 100%.
But there's still that player interaction when you're drawing
Oh, I love it.
1, 2, 3, and all that still.
I love
so
it.
even if you're not drafting to hurt someone, there's still all that player interaction.
So with 3 or 2 players, the
But
five,
again, I don't think you're picking to spite anybody else. You're doing what's best for you.
Yeah.
Like, in this
Yeah.
case, like I would draw 5. I would take 5 when any set of 2 would do something for me.
that perfect
Yeah.
example was that one set that I went, oh man, it's got the green he needs for his obelisk and an obelisk glyph
Yeah.
on it. But if I took it, it would just kill me. If
Yeah.
Nikki took it, it would just kill her. I mean, there was no reason to defensively draft that unless it also helped us.
Right.
So with 3 or fewer players, with 3 or 2 players, you don't use the 5.
Okay.
And see it says 4+. You flip this one over. This goes from pyramid and either or
Okay.
to all 3. It basically
It
becomes,
replaces
just
the
replaces
five.
that
the
one,
new
yeah.
5. Right.
Cool.
With 2 or 3 players.
Yes, with 3 players, right? With 2 or 3 players, you use these with this side flipped to this side. And in the 2-player game, before you do anything, you randomly remove one of these.
Oh wow.
So you start with, let's say in this case, this. And then you, for every round subsequent, you bring the tile you removed out
And then
for
shuffle
a
one
different
out?
random one. No, for a different random one. So this one will come in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's a
So then you like
it's a different setup each turn.
You
But
randomly remove
but
this
that
and-
one will always come back next turn. Got it. Interesting.
Yes.
And
as
with
I-
5,
as I
it's just
understand it.
there's no leftover tile.
Right.
Right.
That would change the game.
That would be
Right?
kind of cool. 5 might be interesting.
Because then
too.
someone's stuck with this.
Well, you're not necessarily
And
stuck
it's
with
not a
it.
good thing.
Sometimes it's a good thing to have because you get especially if there's 5 sets out there.
But her point is you could get stuck with that, and you
And you
have
have to
you have to
discard a
discard
card.
more
Yeah.
cards
Oh,
because
There could be more
you already have a
aggressive
card in your
discarding
hand.
Yeah.
if someone has to take the
Yeah.
one every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still get first choice though, at least.
Yeah.
I mean
Which is
that
pretty
can
valuable.
that can be pretty big.
I do really like. This is functional art where the tomb is only pictured on the tiles that let you build in the
Yeah.
tomb,
Right.
and the obelisk only shows up on the tiles that let you build on the obelisk. That's kind of helpful. I like little bits like that.
It is nice. It would be nice if these were a little larger.
Yes, those are small.
Take 2, they're small, but it is there, right?
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
shown, like Aaron was
Yeah.
saying, and it's all on. If you look at
I guess that's true.
the art, it's there.
Right, but like this doesn't have any either or versus. Let's see if it does on this side. No, there's nothing to tell you
the
that's
difference
either
between
or.
this tile and this tile is
that-
is one tiny little
that
white
little-
symbol
Yeah, it is,
slash
it's
or
difficult
plus.
to see.
Yeah,
If you've put this back on the correct side.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, but it's still
So-
it's a pretty nicely designed game.
Oh, that says 4+ as well. Well, thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You are welcome.